experiment didn't go well, your PI got upset at you, it's okay. Life is short. We all have big tasks actually on Earth, right? So is it worth?
Let's welcome my sweet friend and our youngest colleague in the lab, future Dr. Tamari.
Thank you for that.
So tell us, you are a master's student in biology and you are doing research on cancer biophysics, and your goal is to join a medical school. And what was the thought process and how you are preparing yourself academically and mentally? Also, how you're going to apply? You have a roadmap, right? Lined up in your back of the head that, okay, I'm going to finish this one first, do that one later, and the final, I'm going to apply for the medical school. So what is the total roadmap? Walk us through that.
The roadmap, starting from undergrad, was first overcoming my fear and something that I thought I couldn't handle, which was chemistry. So overcoming that, then I knew, okay, now I need something to package all of science behind medicine, which came to be masters. I feel like it's a very, very good stop in my life, pretty much. That's kind of bringing together all the skills that I think doctors should try to gain and try to experience those situations, because it's a lot of, like trust in yourself too, because when you're even like at first when I was pipetting, I'm like, because all the liquids have the same color, if depends on the experiment. But like I'll pipette, I'm like, did I pipette the right thing? And I'm thinking back on my head, I'm like, I can do this in medicine. I can't be like, did I cut the right
vein
thing? Did I prescribe this patient the right medication?
Okay, no.
So at those points, I'm realizing like this is a very good, part of my path to medical school. And I also think that research and medicine together just go like they're just holding their hands, because medicine won't go any far if there's no research, right?
Yes.
How can I prescribe a medication to a patient with high blood pressure if we don't have the medication? Where does the medication come from? From chemistry labs, organic chemistry, right? So before it comes to us, it goes through this whole process of research, going through master students, PhD students' hands, then it comes to doctors. So doctors without research side of science, I think would not be possible. Will be very hard and very challenging. So on my medical school path, research has been, is, and I hope to be part of my path, because it's also like a puzzle, just like medical school. You need to think, you need to,
It also makes you more meticulous about things, so that you scrutinize before you go deep and before you, like you said, you cannot prescribe a patient without being 100% sure.
Yeah.
And being 100% sure doesn't come automatically within a day. Yeah. You have to do research after research, or you have to know that background of the research, how it's being done, how it's being rationalized, how it's being filtered through, come to this position, and then you can prescribe that method or the medicine. Okay, you can follow this path. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. So now, how do you maintain your work? Like you research and you do have to sometimes stay in the lab late and you have to eat. Sometimes you have to starve. You have to also take classes and also teach students as a TA. So how do you manage all this together?
I think when you're doing something that you're enjoying, it doesn't come with that much stress that actually could be from being in the lab for 12 hours, for example, and then teaching and taking classes.
Yeah. So her message is try to fall in love with your work. Love your work.
That matters. That is a big part of everything, because I just love being in lab. Like when I came in yesterday, okay, 6 a.m. It was 12-hour experiment. Okay, I come in, I'm like, okay, if this doesn't give me the values I want, it's gonna be sad, but it's part of the research. Research is slow, but Rome wasn't built in a day, so you gotta, not ask of like, didn't work. Just ask yourself, or let me say this way: even as an undergrad, I never believed that there are failed experiments, because from every mistake or everything I learn, I feel like, or a lot of things I learn in my life are from my mistakes. Okay, a failed experiment, there's no failed experiment. The experiment just did not come in agreement with your predictions. Why? Okay, that's how we invent new things. So, for example, my whatever I was doing experiment didn't agree with previous results. So I said, what are we doing wrong? Let's change this. It's making you critically think and build on. So, like, loving what you do, because I came in at 6 a.m., I click analyze the numbers that I wanted pop up. I'm like, I just love this. So when you love, it's less stressful. Like, having that like little sleep did not affect. I was so happy to see those values that I wanted. Even if I did not, I'll still know, okay, this doesn't work, so we're gonna do this now. But where does the balance come in there? Work-life balance. I think that work-life balance is not an everyday thing. Like, it's not that, okay, you have to have work-life balance every day. It's based on needs. Sometimes you have to spend more time in lab. Sometimes you can take more time off.
Yep.
Like I did that before, for example, being here these last 2 days, a lot of hours, like weekends. I tried to not do any work related to lab. I didn't come in lab, which means, I kind of spend more time with myself, took care of myself, spend time with friends. And then these last 2 days, I'm in lab. And I think that is still a balance. You don't have to have a balance of like 9, I'm here, 5, I'm out. No, it's okay to be in lab until late, to be exhausted, to feel tired, but make sure you balance that out later on, later in a week or so. So I feel like I try to balance in a way that, yes, I do lab work, but I try not to leave in lab every single day.
Yes.
So
yeah, you cannot do work-life balance every day, and if you also be rigid about work-life balance, then you're gonna kill yourself. Because okay, I didn't do work-life balance today, you're gonna panic just for not doing anything in the lab. Not the results came out total blunder after 12 or 13 hours spending in the lab, and you have to discard the whole samples and everything, and you can not even add a single note from the whole experiment. So it's not wastage, it's part of the being an experimentalist. So, and also you have to sometime skip lunch, skip dinner. So that's part of the deal. And then
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge.
Body strength.
So what I was trying to say is, like, don't be rigid on yourself, on your work. Go with the flow. If the work needs you in the lab for 14 hours, be there. If the family needs you there for 14 hours, don't come to the lab. And the professors will understand. And there are some inhuman activities in the research life, in the PhD life, as I heard of from some of my brothers, colleagues, and friends in some other school, some other lab. We will share it in a different video. But today, let's talk about optimism. So, what's your take on a busy yet non-productive day? Like, you spent 16 hours in the lab, you left 11 p.m. maybe. So sometimes I do that too for animal trial and something. So the treatment plan makes us come and stay for some weird timing in the lab. If the result goes sideways and you don't have what you expected, what do? How do you keep your chin up?
I think I just say, it's okay. And then I go home, sleep, come back, and I'm like, redo it. Because overthinking at that moment is not going to do anything. Because in that moment, when you get the results, which happened to me months ago, now I'm repeating the experiment. And yes, there's no way you're not going to get upset. And there's not an easy way to control emotions all the time. So sometimes you just gotta say, that's okay. Sometimes the best remedy to feeling disappointed, sad, unproductive, or all of that, is to just say, it's okay.
Just accepting
Did I
the
die?
defeat.
No.
Yeah. Just accepting the defeat is
Yeah.
more
Just like
healthy,
being like,
I guess.
it's okay. Giving yourself a pat on the back, like, it's okay. It's part of the process. It's challenging. It's a big thing, you know, like research is an amazing thing. That's what, you know, every day we rely on that.
For last
That's
3
true.
weeks, I didn't present any result for
That
last
is
3
so
weeks
true.
because all my cells like
Same.
died mysteriously or after the treatment. Even just before the treatment, I stayed in the lab for whole 12 hours. And the moment I'm going to treat them, I saw that they're dead.
Yeah.
So I can't do anything
That
about
is so
it.
true, because I have friends who, if they don't present data, oh, it's going to be a rough day for them. But here's the thing. Even when it's that bad day, you know, because of your PI or lab members or whatever, at the end of the day, remember, like, leave that stress inside that building and go home without try to.
Without
it's
thinking,
hard.
yeah.
It's very easy to say like that. But when you leave, ask yourself, life is short. We all have big tasks actually on earth, right? So is it worth your emotions, your sleep, you know, those little moments when you can appreciate little things, like experiment didn't go well, your PI got upset at you, it's okay, go outside, you're walking, like, appreciate that you have a home that you're going to, or you can go and eat your favorite burger or something. So in those moments, try to look around you and be happy. You see the light in your eyes, we see the sun, look at the sky. Or if you're not into nature, just go and eat your favorite burger or watch a movie to get your mind off. So,
you do that? Like when you're sad, you eat? I do that.
I don't. I forget to eat when I'm sad.
No, when I'm sad,
so
when like if I'm sad in the States at 11 p.m., then I'm doomed. No restaurants are open. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Everything closes so early.
Yeah, everything closes so early. So
that's another thing. Learn how to cook your traditional food before you move here.
Oh yeah, learn
so
cooking.
you can cook for yourself, because everything closes here so early.
Also, I think at the end of the day, when you are sad, you don't have the mood to be in the kitchen. Right?
Actually, for me, if I don't want to overthink something, I cook. Or bake. Or
that's a good thing. Like that's cooking works as a therapy to you.
Yeah, like a therapy.
So what I do when at 11 p.m. my work didn't agree with me, I had a bad result and I hate myself. So at 11 p.m. no food's around and I ordered Domino's. They are open till 1 a.m.
I love Domino's.
They're open till 1 a.m. So keep that in mind. Good to know. So just order some, and by the time you will be home, they will leave the pizza box in front of the door. It's a treat.
But like, don't forget, don't be hard on yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, there's a channel about Nobel Prize. They bring Nobel Prize speakers.
Yeah.
Hear them say how many times their experiments didn't go well.
Yeah, I should put that link in this bio.
If every time we did something, it goes as we wanted, we'll have cure to everything by now.
Yeah.
And that's why patience. And also, I can't remember now which discovery was a mistake. It was not meant to be. They thought they made a mistake. Penicillin.
Oh, the penicillin. Yeah, why didn't I know that? Yeah.
Penicillin. Okay, that was
they discovered accidentally, and now it's saving lives worldwide.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying, that even the wrong experiments that don't come in agreement with your expectations, try to find something that you can build on for your next experiment.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Make mistakes. Break things.
Yeah.
And then you will learn by making mistakes, and then you will also be comfortable. And one thing, talk to your PI, talk to your teammates, talk to your lab members. The more you talk to your PI, understanding PI will make your life 80% easy, and the 20% is research only. Then
20% is
research. 80% understanding him. That's it. Understand your PI, effort 80%. And 20% effort, goes to research, your life will be set.
Yeah. So like you're probably thinking
Yeah.
every time we end up talking with a PI, right?
Yeah.
PI is the main character
Main
of your
character
master's
of
or
your
PhD
master's.
experience. It doesn't matter if you get all straight A's in your classes. It doesn't matter if you publish 20 papers.
Yep.
Your PI experience either is going to make you or break your future desire to stay in that field.
Okay. Yep, that's true. What you cook mostly? What do you like to cook when you are sad or happy?
Actually, I don't know.
Like you cook multiple things? Like
Yeah.
different things and
At
different times?
once,
Okay.
like if I have to cook for fun, I guess,
Mhm.
I just do random new things that I like recipes that I see online. I'm like, oh, that looks yummy. I can
Let's
cook
try
that.
that.
But if I'm cooking to bring and save for lunch for the week, then I cook like 2 or 3 things. Mostly Georgian, I would say, because just
That's your native.
easy and then that's what I grew up eating, so it's easier. So I would say
So
yeah.
that was the thing, like find your hobby. Always stay positive, and again, find a good PI, and best of luck on your new applications. See you in fall 2027, guys.
Thank you. And thank you for listening us. I
Yep,
hope it's
and-
helpful, and please let's subscribe and support my friend.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all for now. See you guys.